An event to celebrate the life of Martin Luther King Jr. was overshadowed on Friday as President Trump drew international outrage and charges of racism for referring to African countries as, quote, shitholes. I'm Andy Sullivan in Washington, where Trump's harsh remarks have put hopes for an immigration deal on indefinite hold, and they've touched off an international firestorm. African leaders, among others, are calling the leader of the free world a racist, while U.S. diplomats are being summoned in capitals across the globe after his latest verbal bombshell. Trump's remarks came at a bipartisan meeting with lawmakers who, at his request, had come up with a compromise on immigration. But Trump blasted the proposal and questioned why the United States was accepting immigrants from Africa and Haiti. He said the United States should take in people from countries like Norway instead. The remarks shocked several of those in the room, including the Senate's number 2 Democrat, Dick Durbin.
Things which were hate-filled, vile, and racist, calling the nations they come from shitholes.
Trump denied that he used those words even as he doubled down on the sentiment behind them, saying African nations are, quote, high-crime countries and calling Haiti a, quote, very poor and troubled country. Critics say it's the latest example of Trump showing scorn for people of color. Now Haiti's asking for an apology. Botswana is asking if Trump thinks their country is a shithole, and El Salvador is pointing out that its citizens helped rebuild the Pentagon after the September 11th attacks. Norwegians, meanwhile, are declining his offer to move to the front of the immigration line. Republicans are keeping a careful distance with the November elections looming.
Yeah, I read those comments later last night. So first thing that came to my mind was very unfortunate, unhelpful.
The circumstances lent a surreal air to Trump's attempt to honor Martin Luther King.
No matter what the color of our skin or the place of our birth, we are all created equal by God.
Trump's undisciplined remarks are leaving him increasingly isolated at home and abroad. This coming as the U.S. ambassador to Panama has handed in his resignation, saying he can no longer support the Trump administration. Meanwhile, back in Congress, Republicans and Democrats who are trying to hash out this immigration deal are back to square one, with the atmosphere more charged than ever.